Hello to you, Mark Hall here with the weekly fine wine investment market update. Today, Thursday, the 1st of August, 2013. In the news this week are the storms that hit the Medoc over the weekend, with the extremely important area of Pauillac being the worst affected area. The storm was short but violent. Started about 11 p.m. last Friday night and ended at around about 2 a.m. last Saturday morning. But the damage it caused was actually quite substantial. The wind reached speeds of up to 165 kilometers per hour, and in the region of 60 millimeters of rain fell within a 1 hour period. The chateau affected by the storm include some very big names indeed, the biggest being Chateau Lafite Rothschild. One of the features of the chateau has always been its famous willow trees that grow between the lake and gardens of this illustrious property. Also the D2 main road that runs nearby. Well, many of those lovely old willows are no more, having been brought down by the winds in the storm. Other stories emerging from the storm, well, the flagpoles have been blown down at Costa Estonel and Pontacane, and the bell tower of a Pauillac church was blown into a house 50 metres away, and an oak tree at the front of Chateau Palmer was also uprooted. The good news, though, is that as yet no stories of serious damage to the vines themselves have been reported, as it seems that the trees tended to take the brunt of the damage here. It's also worth remembering that summer thunderstorms are not rare in Bordeaux, especially after a heat wave. This one, though, it does have to be said, was a bit more severe than most. Moving on to performance of some of the wines that we have purchased, even though the market's a little flat, as is generally the case at this time of year, most of the wines that we are buying for our clients are doing very well indeed. For example, we bought into Angelus 2007 a few months ago. This wine is now 11% up since purchase. The Angelus 2008 that we bought in 2 months ago is up 10.1%, and the Leoville Barton 2000 is up 9%. We bought into the Clinet 98 in January. That wine is currently up 22.9%, and the Parvis 2009 is up 12.9% since February. Many other examples of these, so if you'd like to get into the market to buy, sell, or both, just get in touch with us. Finally, on a lighter note, a new product that has been launched onto the market this week that will allow you to drink wine without opening the bottle. This device has been invented and developed by Greg Lamprecht, who is apparently a nuclear physicist. Now, how this impressive qualification helped him invent the device is actually quite unclear, but it has caused a real buzz in the world of wine, even the seal of approval of the preeminent wine critic Robert Parker. Basically, it is a gadget that doesn't pull out the cork, rather a thin needle pierces the cork. When the drinker wants a glass of wine, they simply lift the bottle. The wine then travels through the needle, down the tube and into the waiting glass. When the needle is removed, the cork reseals, meaning that the wine in the bottle stays fresh. The device is called the Coravin Wine Access System. Google it and have a look at it. It sounds like a great idea to us, and we at Aston Lovell will most definitely be ordering them soon. Now, there's some breaking news just come in that a Chinese company has bought a wine cellar and vineyard in South Africa, the first such investment for an operator from the Asian continent. The report from Bloomberg a few minutes ago, and I quote directly from it, is that a Perfect China bought the cellar of the Val de Vie estate, located between the towns of Paarl and Franschhoek near Cape Town. It said in an emailed statement today that the purchase includes a 25 hectare, which is 61.8 acres, wine farm with 21 hectares of vineyards. It said that the cellar will be used by Perfect Wines of South Africa, in which Perfect China has a 51% stake. Perfect Wine South Africa exported 2.8 million bottles of wine to China in 2011 and 2012, or about 25% of all South African wine shipments to the nation, it is also said. The news is interesting in the respect that, as we've been saying for some time, the wine market is expanding, and that means that the avenues for wine investment will inevitably expand with it. So, that's basically it for this week. As always, if you'd like to be able to buy and sell wines directly from live exit industry prices, well, just get in touch with us and register for a trading account. Our contact details are on the screen. As I said, that's it for this week, so I look forward to seeing you next Thursday.